off something. I'm serious. If I may, I know unity. Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting close. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important...
The priest?
It can't be a coincidence. Look.
It does seem awfully cool. I don't have to believe anything.
I know. It's about... I'll meet you over there.
No more Starfield showing up.
A place like the Lodge for granted. Until it's threatened.
The Lodge feels a little colder than it used to.
Hey, fun as that was, it's good to be back. Have something for you.
Anything I can help you with? Hey, what can I do for you? I'm sure you can find something you like.
You might want these.
Engines ready. We're at apogee, surrounded by stars and...
I have something for you.
You'll have a tech brief?
That's not a problem. And your spring for the new reactor? It's still under manufacturer's warranty.
I wish all the pods worked like Aquila City. No nonsense. Yes. Can I get an invoice? Got another freighter
What
that
you need
needs
one of those
clearance
for?
on New Homestead
Need some work
after
done?
this one.
I'm sure you can find something you like. Sure, have at it.
corporate policy.
Is it okay if I just write it on a notepad?
As long as it's written and signed, it could be on a loaf of bread. It's pretty dangerous out in space these days.
You heard of the Helios retreat? It's supposed to be some new age healing center.
Healer City. It looks like a quaint town, but it's got problems as big as any other city.
Take a look around. It's a good bet I've got something you need.
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's Firearm Factory. Built right here.
If the Lodge wasn't here, I probably wouldn't be here all that often. Don't get me wrong. This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science. Hey, you might want this.
Everything squared away? Vanguard still has a place for you if you're interested. Come around then? Ready to start your journey towards becoming a full captain in the UC Vanguard? Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Drive a pretty hard bargain for new recruits. I certainly couldn't say no.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Does this place look cleaner than before? Hey, you might want this.
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herath. Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
We used to want... Looks abandoned. Suddenly abandoned. Not liking that. salvager, maybe? Looks like this just happened relatively recently. Well, they don't need it now. Let's talk. When you have time, of course. Listen, you risked your life to save me. I keep wondering if that made it harder to save Sam too. I've replayed those moments in my mind over and over, and you need to know that you did what a leader does. And if it had been me instead of him, I would feel at peace knowing that he made it. I know. And I can't say it's the best choice, but nevertheless, thank you. I don't know if you're ready to talk, or if you need 20 years to get to that point, or if you never want to talk about it again. But I just want you to know that if you do, I'm here for you. Sometimes it just comes down to that. It is what it is. Of course. Could have been so much worse. We are all constellation. When a star goes nova, it can destroy everything nearby, or it can nourish a new era of planets and life and everything that goes with it. The galaxy is littered with the deaths of so many brilliant, wonderful stars. But if stars never went nova, then we wouldn't be who we are now. Still doesn't make it easier for anybody, even you. But you did what you had to do. We all know that. Sam was my buddy. He was practical and goofy and a genuinely decent man. He would never want you to feel like this rotten situation was your fault. I promise you that. That sounds nice and lovely. I hope it's true. But we still benefit from our memories and the things we've learned from those who have gone. And that can be enough too. You know, we're fortunate. Constellation brought us all together and we're all better for it. If we're going to set things right, it's going to be because of that.
odd. Or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Lady out.
Salvager, maybe? Looks like this just happened relatively recently.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
Oh, just perfect. Sure, why not?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Other than a stark reminder that nature isn't our friend?
You're not wrong. Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart, and their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys. They're creatures without peer. I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone. I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools. It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online. The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip? Excuse me, what? I might have some room if you need me to carry something. Nah, I don't get it. Factories in the middle of nowhere are usually connected to the military in my experience. But this is just meat, isn't it? Look, I love meat like a lot of folks, but feels like we could have figured out something more humane by now. All yours.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. I wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Additional power input required.
I was wondering if this was going to happen.
Additional power required. Orbital defenses restored. System rearm failed. Additional power required. Weapon group online.
You aren't ready for this, but I am. And done. You're okay, right? May as well. That's what I'm talking about. Hot damn. Think we could get it stuffed? It would look awesome at the lodge next to that ship model.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph! Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this. See what you can do.
Running basic diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs? They're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us.
Some say they're demons, others claim they're a witch's curse or a ghost's revenge. But the science is going to lead us to the real reason. I just know it.
So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, it seems awfully, which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreak. There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed. Get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sinan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name. I was. Long time ago. Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker. I'm not sure exactly. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost to fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander.
When humanity left Earth, bet most of them were worried we'd never find another planet like it again. I wonder how they felt when they landed on Jemison.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and... A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? It's... what? That's a hell of a probationary mission. Takes some serious grit to make it through an experience like that. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample? Hadrian. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as... co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be... Given the subject matter, I think we might want to at least explore the possibility. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? She thinks there could be more of these? This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders, and here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's awesome. Now, if there wasn't anything else...
Oh, you're carrying a lot. You want to take a moment to shuffle things around?
I'll handle things with the brass. You just make sure that it doesn't. But if that's who that sample is destined for, my bet he's former UC Xeno warfare, just like Hadrian. Only what's in the database. She ran the UC Xeno warfare group until she was the type of person who... There was also a pretty... not sure if there's any relation. You can just call them SysDef. Everyone else does. They're the division responsible. It's not a small job. They work out of the ship the UC... MASS is short for Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. From here, be that through mutual... Now, serving any... Understandable. Not something I'd ever choose from.
Here, this is for you. Yes, of course it's for you. Anyway, I figured you... Don't worry about it. If I see anything on... I'm all ears. I might have some room in here. Let's see. Home sweet home. Or bittersweet home. I wouldn't mind burning some helium. Let's rearrange some things here.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
Hey, I've been talking with the others. You know, to Sam. Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
I'm not sure when things will feel safer. But we have not been attacked again.
I keep whatever you give me, yes? That is the deal? Yes?
Anything I can help you with?
Hey, you! I need to talk to you. You're the one that was on Vectera, right? I knew it! Tommy Bitlow, SSNN Research. It's true, right? This is great. There's credits in it. And easy money, too. Just go to the SSNN building. It's not far. Keep it up, Tommy.
People joke. Say those Maroon zealots worship a snake. Let me tell you. Wait. You're on the wanted list. Celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband.